This video will show you how to determine the tangent ratios, and then we'll move on and show how to determine the measure of an angle with those tangent ratios. Okay, so a quick review of tan. Tan is opposite over adjacent. So we're going to figure out tan A first. So tan A, if we look at our diagram, the opposite of A is 5. And over the adjacent of A is 4. That's going to equal 1.25. So what this means is that side BC, or the opposite side, is 1.25 times the length of side AB, or the adjacent side. Now we will determine the ratio for tan C. Tan C equals our opposite, which is 4, over our adjacent, which is 5. Therefore, tan C equals 0.8. So what this ratio states is that the side opposite C is 0.8 times the length of its adjacent side. Now, using these tangent ratios, we can determine the angle measurements of A and C. So to determine the angle measurement of angle A, tan A, we use the inverse tan function button on a calculator. Now on this calculator we have an inverse button that we must push that reveals the inverse trig functions. So we have 1.25 inverse tan equals a little over 51 degrees. We'll round to the nearest degree, which will give us 51. So we have just determined this angle to be 51 degrees. So we'll do the same thing to determine the angle measurement of angle C. We will click our inverse button and we will type 0.8 inverse tan. That gives us an approximate angle measurement, if we round to the nearest degree, of 39 degrees. So we just determined this angle to be 39 degrees.